again. Stop, stop, stop. So I think the plan is here. I'm going to work around this edge of the field and then set it off on a worker and see what happens. Go. Then we'll take the seeder up to the top and come back and finish this off manually. Don't know that that's actually applying anything. Turn that off. And okay, no, that field is not ready. That's done. That's 2 stages. This is 2 stages with the 3rd in the middle for some reason. So I think what I can do, we can plant this field and then immediately put liquid fertilizer on it. So that is what we'll do. And here we are again. What do you mean you can't see the tractor? It's right there. Or do you have to be behind it? Stop, stop, stop. And that's working. Okay, let's go planting stuff. Okay, that worked. That's good. So, very, very carefully. Drive through there. I think that worked okay. Again. What happened, dude? You crashed into the wall, didn't you? Fairly certain I can't spray the ground and then plant it, although it may be a possibility. But what we're going to do here is we'll get this planted, we'll spray some fertilizer on it, and that will put us same level of fertilization. Oh, I suppose what we should do is oh, not the right temperature for soybeans. What is the temperature? 8 degrees. Ooh, that's a risk. That's risky. We could do sunflowers, but that would involve having a different planter. It's that or the cold weather crops, wheat, barley, canola. Okay, let's see what we can do. Planters. That's 270. That's... Hold on. Okay, horsepower requirements not an issue on either of these, right? That's an 18 meter, that's a 12 meter. That's also a 12 meter, and that plants absolutely everything. Seed directly, no previous cultivating or ploughing is necessary. Maybe I should get this. Meters, that's 12 meters. We've got the Vederstadt, which is 12 meters, and that, which is 9. Does that go with the 10? That goes with the V8, which is that one. I've got a feeling I should be going with this, because then I can plant everything with it. I don't need to cultivate, although after oilseed radish is probably a plan to. Takes... Oh, that one doesn't take fertilizer. Ooh. That takes liquid fertilizer. Huh. It's 102,000. Okay. I think that does it. That's empty. Garage. Let's use something different. Nope, that's a plough. That's a seeder. 12 meter seeder. Sell. Yes, yes. Back. Planters, that one. Oh, that's a mod one. That's why it's so cheap. Taking a risk, but trailer or 3-point. Okay, I'll go with that. We'll get that delivered to the yard while we drive back. There's the... Okay, so I need to go back to the yard. Of the local police force looking for stolen tractors or something. Now, obviously the problem with doing sunflowers is we are going to need a different header for our harvester when we get it. But we can use a dedicated sunflower harvester header, which goes faster than a normal one. Let's try not crash into the tree and use the correct entrance for the yard. So here we are, Great Plains cedar. What's that? Barrel of something. Oh, that was herbicide. Okay. Keep reversing up so that we can get looks okay. Seems a little flexible at the back. We've also got row markers on this, so on a big field like number 2 to our left, we'll be able to use those if we don't want to use GPS. Although we're paying for GPS on all our big tractors, it's probably not an issue we need to worry about too much. Bit wide, but no collisions on the planting rollers. Has wheels at the back, I see. Well, that fits. Yay, 84 litres of seed. Woohoo! That'll give us 1,084 litres, and oh, that's even close enough. Okay, now let's jump out and unload this thing. Get it out of the way. Well, we got all the seed in the cart, so that's good. Fertilizer are we going to get into it? That's the next question. Huh. Small fertilizer tanks too. 80%. Okay then. Well, it's working so far. Let's soybeans, grass, corn, sunflower, sugar beets. Okay, let's... corn, sunflowers. So, I haven't done sunflowers in like forever. I'm assuming there's another row of unfold. Nope. Okay. And off we go. Oh, yeah. I forgot a stage. Let's back up. And is that working? There we go. Okay. Now again, I could do this on GPS, but I think I could even do it with that and follow the markers. I think for this field we're just going to eyeball it. Okay, this is not going to be easy, I guess. Lift that, turn it off. So I really should have left a patch at the edge of the field that I wasn't going to have to drive in. Let's put the marker out, lower that, turn that on, and we'll do this the old-fashioned way, except it's not leaving much of a mark, so let's forget that. And maybe the problem with map-specific textures, you can't see where the marker's leaving an edge for you to follow. Really should be driving to the edge of this field. So, back up to the top again. Lift that up, turn it off, and back up here so we can pull a 180. And in spite of everything, this tractor does have quite a good turn radius. Risk I have here is I'm not far enough or close enough to the edge of the field at some points. Missed a patch in the middle of that U-turn. Try that again. That's better. sure is if I'm running here along the edge of the field. Yeah, that's close enough. It doesn't look like the next one is, so there's going to be a little patch over there on the left that gets missed as I do the headland. Next bit's fine. Next bit may be fine. And maybe we end up doing 2 headlands on the left. A little bit inefficient, but I should probably think about using GPS on this in future. How's the seeding? The seeding is actually going very, very well. Completely messed up. And I'm just going to do a U-turn in the middle of the field and drive over the crop, because why not? So, first time I planted sunflowers, as I said, in an absolute age. We never planted any in law folds because Scotland doesn't cope well with cold weather crops. I mean, we're very close to not getting some of our sunflower or soybeans and corn harvested in a couple of years. Oops, hit the fence again. Do another U-turn here. Oh, messed that up. Okay, now both ends of the field aren't going well for us, so I think I will continue this through the headland on this side. That'll take us back to the top of the field. This is where we missed that circuit. It's not working. Well, that saves having to bring out the fertilizer sprayer when we use this system, or when we use this system. So what I'm going to make sure I do on this pass is capture all the inside bits. We can come back along the edge. Make sure we capture all of the field. Oh, missed a bit inside. Damn. Okay. If that, turn it off. Let's go get the bit over here that we missed. Okay. Is that off the ground? Okay, if I'd done a slightly better job at this, I wouldn't have had to go back and do that bit. Seeder is on. Bit there. So we're around the edge here, except for that tiny bit there. And then what I had planned to do was to just run the edge on the way back up. Huge overlap into the grass headland, because why not? Well, so far so good. This seeder actually works as advertised. So I'm not sure if it's a real thing, because obviously the other option was so we got this one, which can plant everything, does seed and fertilize, and cultivates. No previous cultivating or ploughing necessary. This one doesn't have the ploughing or cultivating, it does not have the fertilizer, but it does plant everything, and it has a bigger width. So the question is that a real thing or not? I might Google that later and see. But for right now, the other query I have is